The shade Brown Bonanza. Bonanza. So here is my makeup collection. Very minimal. This side over here, these storage things have all of my high-end makeup, and this storage thing has all of my low-end drugstore makeup. I'll tell you guys about the top, what's sitting on the top of both of them in a minute. And I did get them from Walmart. Most people can have like those IKEA drawers. That's not my type of style. I like this better. It's just, and it's very it gives me mobility with my makeup too. I could drag it from one room to the next. I'm probably going to start with the high-end section first, because I feel like in videos we always focus more on drugstore makeup and we don't give high-end makeup a chance, so I'll start over here. This spin thing right here, let me get over here, let's see. Would this be better for me to be able to see from over here? I gotta get the setup right. See, this is why it took me so long to do my makeup collection, because I'm like, setup needs to be right, lighting needs to be right, but I'm not right. Let me get myself right. I said that I bought this thing from Ross. This is just from the office supply section. I bought it as a brush holder. I've been looking for a brush holder everywhere. It was about like $6, and this one is very nice, and it's like an innovative way to use your brushes because you can spin to whatever section. I have eye brushes in one section, foundation brushes in another, bronzer, blushes, no sorry, powder brushes in another, bronzer brush and highlighter brushes in another, and then in the middle I have like scissors. I use BH Cosmetics brushes. That's these rose gold sets and the gold brush handle sets. I also use these Cala brushes, Elf Cosmetics, Morphe Japanesque, It Cosmetics, and Lancome. Sorry. And Wet n Wild. This is the style that I was going for, the type of storage that had 3 big drawers and 2 small ones. But when I went back for this, it was sold out, because let me tell you guys, I've never seen so many people out here now buying these storage things, so they are gone. And I can't even find this one by Sterilite on their website either, so I don't know if they're discontinuing it. So I had to buy this one from Sterilite and kind of make my own thing, but it ended up working out. Okay, so in this first drawer up here, take it out as much as possible. So Lancome was the first brand I ever purchased from, because Lupita was their the face of Lancome, so that's why I went right for that brand. So I have a lot of makeup still from Lancome. This is the Magic Voyage palette. I've had this Lancome makeup for a long time. I need to throw it away, but I'll just show you guys. I'm keeping it all, by the way. I'm gonna speed through the Lancome stuff because, like I said, it's very old and you won't be able to find this stuff anymore anyway, so there's no point in going on and on about it. So I do have another palette back here. This is the Lancome My French palette. This is that springtime palette. Yeah, I think I used this like once on my YouTube channel before, and then I deleted that video because I didn't like how it came out. This limited edition Lancome Albez palette that has that beautiful blue. And here, my Milk Makeup highlighter in the shade Iced. So you'll notice through my collection that I do like keeping the packaging on certain things. You probably won't be able to see it on camera, but it does say Milk Makeup right here in white. I just like the packaging, so some things you will see I keep it. This is the Alma Beauty Double Take Sculpt and Strobe Stick. So this is that dual-ended stick. Really, really nice and pigmented. Lily Lashes. This was the style, the collection with Sephora in the style Mykonos. I don't like these at all, but I keep them because I like the fact that they're Lily and Sephora. And then I have this Kat Von D Shade and Light eye palette. This is in the shade Plum. Definitely the purple tone. This that I have these sitting in, this little storage thing, 3 section, is from the Dollar Tree. So in here I have 4 of these mini Lancome palette. The 5 pan mini palettes. Then right here I have, let me get it out. This is the Jouer cream highlighter. Really love this in the champagne tone of it, that rose gold. Then in the next section, so this is how the sections look right quick. Let me just take it out. They're kind of mini sections of these, but I do like how they fit the product. So I have these Makeup Forever 1 eyeshadow. And then I have 2 Kat Von D powders, the setting powder in translucent, the mini version, and then the setting powder, the brightening powder in gold. For the last one, I have this little mini, I think this is when I bought Ben Nye powder. I can't remember where I bought it from, but it came in here. No telling what powder was in here from wherever I bought it from. It could have been any powder, but yeah. I had bought Ben Nye and I kept it in here. So when I do need to use it, I should put Ben Nye in here because you guys know the last video I put the Ben Nye out in my hand. So I should just put it in here, but anyway. And then for the last 2 products in here, I have this Kat Von D Mini Locket Concealer. And then this is a extra mini, that was the mini, but this is an extra mini setting powder in translucent. In this next drawer over here, I have another one of these things. These drawer storage things from the Dollar Tree. This one is definitely a 3 section like the other one, but it is just a smaller. This one is a bigger version actually. I'm talking about smaller. So this one is the one that I had up here, and this one is the bigger one. This is the Fenty Beauty Stunna Lip Paint in the shade Unveil. Precision Makeup Sponge. I don't know if you guys can see, but I have like a robe tied around me because I'm wearing shorts right now and it's so cold and I don't feel like putting on pants. Like the weather is so screwed up right now. It's supposed to be hot and it's cold. But this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the shade Banana. So this is that big powder. This is the Anastasia loose powder in the shade Banana as well. I love this powder. So then over here I have in this first section the Milk Makeup Matte Bronzer Stick in the shade Blaze. The Nude Stick Nudies Matte All Over Face Bronze Color in the shade Beach Babe. And then the last product I have right here is the Milk Makeup Lip and Cheek in the shade Work. Now Juvia's Place to me is kind of like in the middle. Like you don't know if it's really a high-end brand, you don't know if it's a low-end drugstore brand. I just consider it to be a high-end brand because it's more so in that category to me personally. And I didn't have enough room in my drugstore one over here, so I was like, I'm just gonna put all of Juvia's Place on here. So I have the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Concealer in the shade number 18. And then I have the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime, the new eyeshadow base that I don't see a lot of people talking about, unfortunately. But this is in the shade number 1. I would like to see more people talking about this because it's a really good base. Then I have the Marc Jacobs Accomplice Concealer in the shade Medium 39. This is that stick concealer that is perfect for cleaning up your brows, priming the eyelids. This is the Kylie Jenner concealer in the shade Oak. Smells like strong paint, like that mess is strong. And then I have the Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion concealer in the shade 2.5W. Ooh, oh my gosh. So I have the Anastasia eye primer. This is the universal shade. The Glam Glow Glow Starter Mega Illuminating Primer Moisturizer in the shade Nude Glow. I have the VDL Lumi Primer. The Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir Mascara, the little mini travel size. Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I have the Jouer Long Wear Lip Topper with coconut oil. This is that one that's very, very glittery, so I'd rather just use it as like an eyeshadow topper. Too Faced glitter glue. I need to be using this. I sometimes forget that I have this glitter glue. And then I have this empty Too Faced Hangover Primer. I used to love the Too Faced Hangover Primer, but I just moved on to other primers. It's empty, but I kept it because these little sample Too Faced things look so cute. And then for the last, oh, and then it's just gonna roll. Man, I don't have time for this. And then I have the Milk Kush, oh my gosh, the Kush Mascara, the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. These are all minis, by the way, travel. And then the Lancome Hypnose Drama, the Elizabeth Ardell Lash Extending Treatment Mascara, and then the Lancome Hypnose Drama. Lancome was my favorite mascara. I had all my Fenty right here, and then the Anastasia, of course. So then I have like all of my Fenty right here. Let's start with Fenty. So I really need a chair. I'm about to go. You guys do not know how much better it feels to sit down and do this. My feet were killing me right now. So this is the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in the shade Glass Slipper. This is the clear one. It is in the shade Fenty Glow, the OG lips from the gloss. Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer in the shade 220. I need to get this in a different shade. I need like more of a yellow tone. Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush. I always mix blush and brush in a shade Daiquiri Dip. I just love Fenty's packaging. I swear they have the best package. Oh, dirty. Dirty. So nice. This is the Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer. Now I'm saying blonzers. It went from brush to blush to brush. Now blonzer. This is the cream bronzer in the shade Teddy. Oh, just stuck my finger in there. Dang. Yeah, in the shade Teddy. There's Teddy. So this is the Instant Warmth bronzer. This is just the powder version of the cream version. Oh, the whole thing. Both of them are definitely more so your neutral undertone bronzers, which I love. I think it works fine. I have a lot of warm tone bronzers anyway, so it's nice to venture out to more of like the neutral shade, which I feel like you can use it as a contour or bronzer. I feel like it works like as, I'm going to use the words of another brand, Tantour. So this is the Kilowatt Freestyle Highlighter Duo in the shade Mean Money and Hustle Baby. I feel like if anything was mentioned and overused on my channel, it would be this highlighter. Like, I even hit pan on that. And you guys know I never hit pan on my products, so yeah, you know this is really good. I have another one of these big 3-section storage things from the Dollar Tree. Same size as the one that was in here. So over here in this first one, I have the Beauty Bakery Flour Better Not Bitter Setting Powder in the shade Yellow. Then I have the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil medium/deep matte bronzer. I don't use this on my channel anymore because it's like so ashy and cool tone, like it's more of a contour. Makeup Forever pressed powder. This is the Ultra HD one. Now this one broke, like completely broke, so I just use this for the mirror, but that powder was not really good to me anyway. So this is the Makeup Forever sculpting powder look. So Makeup Forever sells these magnetic palettes. This one is a blush, and they sell these. I think they're like $2 for this. So I need to buy it to fit this. And I have in the second one the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio in the shade Peachy Love. My favorite blush trio. I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Highlighter. This was their collab with Amrezy. I love this highlighter. This is the packaging. I love this highlighter, but it's just a little too light and icy. Let me just pull both of them out. This is the Kylie Jenner bronzer in the shade Tanned and Gorgeous. This bronzer is so good, so pigmented, but I got it in the wrong shade. It's too red tone, and I got it a couple of years ago in Ulta. They was having it was around the time they was having a sale, I think, and I got it so quick because the line was so long for it. But this last thing is the KKW Beauty lipstick and highlighter. This was part of the, I cannot believe how dirty this packaging got. That's so messed up because I kept it for the packaging. I don't think you guys are going to be able to see it unless you look around here. It has like this, I don't know if that's fake alligator skin look to it, but yeah, this was part of their holiday collection and it got dirty. So this is the inside. It comes with a highlighter in the shade Tempting. Can't get this packaging open. It's hard to get the packaging open. So yeah, this is the highlighter. It's a really light champagne tone, but pulling more on like the rosy tone side. And then the shade Enchanting in the lipstick. So starting in the next section where I have like the bigger stuff, going in this first one, it's a mess. I've been trying to find a makeup drawer thing where I can set all of my like foundations and setting sprays in, but I can't find anything anywhere. And the IKEA one costs like $50, which I'm not going there with that. So all of my stuff and like these foundation parts are like everywhere. But anyway, this is the Ben Nye Luxury Setting Powder in a shade Banana. I have the Ben Nye Neutral Set Powder. The Becca Skin Love Weightless Blur Foundation. This is in a shade Driftwood. Way too light for me as a foundation, so I just been using it as concealer. Kula SPF Makeup Setting Spray. This setting spray, this has got to be the stinkiest spray that I've ever smelled. Like, I'm not even going into what that smells like, but yeah, it just stinks. Then I have the Too Faced Festival Refresh. This is that one from the limited edition festival collection where it has like shimmer to it. The shimmer is like sitting down in the bottom. Things in it. It's like illuminating spray. It smells really good. It smells like citrus. Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. This is the Soft Silk Primer. The Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation from Fenty Beauty in the shade 310. Really good for dry skin. And then the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. This is not my foundation. Like, it's not my shade because it's not my foundation, but this was the matte one. I thought that I could mix it with any foundation that's too light. Mix that darker shade in, I don't know. And then I have the MAC Fix Plus spray. I only have a corner left. I used to love using this MAC Fix Plus spray. I think this is the second or third bottle, most likely the second bottle that I went through, and I just haven't wanted to touch it so I don't feel like getting another one. Then I have the Fenty Beauty What It Do Makeup Refreshing Mist. This is the Anastasia Luminous Foundation in the shade 355N. Such an excellent foundation. Ooh, I haven't used it in a while. Gotta shake it up sometimes. Sometimes you should just go through your makeup and start shaking it up just in case the product starts setting and separating. This is the Cover FX Crystal Infused Elixir Mist in the shade, in the scent, oh my god. In the scent Rose Quartz Plus Defense. This stinks. I don't like rose type of scents, but I love the mist on it. It's a fine mist. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Why did I do that? I didn't realize how far it was gonna go. But yeah, it's a really nice mist. This Saturday Skin Pore Clarifying Toner. Such an excellent toner. This was the one that Influencer had sent me. Really good toner. Really smooths the skin. I just don't use it because it's very expensive, and I don't buy luxury expensive skincare because the drugstore has some really great skincare. This Estee Lauder Soft Clean Silky Hydrating Lotion. I don't know if I even use that. I know my neighbor used to give me some of her makeup. This is Estee Lauder Soft Clean Cleanser. And then I have the, what is this? The Beauty Blender. This is the Liquid Blender Cleanser. I don't even know if I've used this cleanser, and I swear it looks like it's almost gone, but it's starting to rise up. I've never used that. I don't even know how I got it. It's definitely a sample size, so I don't know if it came in something I bought, but I never tried it. And then I also have some Lancome skincare. Lancome has really, oh my gosh, really excellent skincare. So I have the Lancome Genifique Concentrate, no, the youth activating concentrate. So that, I've never used that. Obviously I'm still in my youth, so I don't know if it really works. This is the Lancome Visionaire Advanced Skin Corrector for wrinkles, pores, and evenness. I really love this Lancome Visionaire. So good. Definitely made my skin look smoother and softer. Obviously when it comes to wrinkles and stuff, I'm still, like I said, in my youth, so I really don't know. This is the Lancome Absolute Premium BX and the Lancome Bienfait, I don't know, Multivital SPF 30 sunscreen. Very good moisturizers. These are so good. This is all sample size stuff, so, oh, I didn't even finish the Absolute. I think I almost finished the sunscreen. I haven't used this stuff. I'm not going to use it anymore because it definitely changed color. Like, it looks like a beige, and I'm pretty sure it was more white. I'm not sure. Let me be careful with this because this bucket right here came from the Dollar Tree as well. These buckets, these are like a hard plastic. All of their acrylic stuff, I mean, it's acrylic, but yeah, this one seems to break very easily. This is what I used to keep my brushes in, and it just like cracked all along here. So I threw it away and bought another one. You have to be careful with this. Someone was on the Dollar Tree website complaining that they bought 12 of them in a pack. Dollar Tree does it where you can buy stuff in bulks online. So they bought it and they said like half of them came cracked. So be careful with that. But I was fortunate to be able to get some at the Dollar Tree. So this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Liquid Perfector. Or, no, I read that wrong. Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid in a shade Prosecco Pop. Such a good highlighter. Then I have the Lancome Grandiose Mascara. One of my favorite high-end mascaras that made me start loving Lancome mascaras. This one, so good for making your lashes look longer. I have the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir. The Lancome Hypnose, this is their limited edition. This was in the shade 24 Karat. This was the gold one. Oh, look how pretty that looks. This is more for like if you're going to festivals and stuff, then you'd want to use the gold. Then I have the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. This one is okay. It's very, the bristles are very short and together, so it makes your lashes look a little bit more clumpy. Kevyn Aucoin, the Volume Mascara, black. This one is pretty good as well. Again, another one of those mascaras that's short and can end up making your lashes look kind of clumpy, but it's still pretty good. Tom Ford Eye Defining Pen in a shade 01 Deeper. This is the one where there's an eyeliner on one side and an eyeliner on another side. Smashbox Studio Skin 24-Hour Concealer in a shade Medium Dark. It's too dark, it's orange, but I got it in a Ipsy Glam box one time for free, and I picked the wrong shade. Pop Beauty Peak Performance Brow Pencil in a shade Natural Brunette. Another brow pencil that's, I mean, this one glides on so smooth, but it's in the wrong shade, and it actually came with that Ipsy Glam bag. It's falling. Okay, so then I have the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Natural Beige. I need more of a yellow tone in that, but it's so good. I haven't finished it, so that's why I'm like, there's no point in buying another one. Full coverage too. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow in the shade Oyster. Really good highlighter. Champagne tone. The Milk Makeup Flex Concealer in the shade Golden Honey. Really, really good concealer as well. More so of a natural coverage. Natural look. The Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer. I have dry skin, but my nose gets oily, but it's still drying. And this mattifying primer is drying on my nose. Like, it makes my nose peel. Even though I said my nose gets oily, it still peels because it's pretty dry. I don't know. My skin is weird. The Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer. These are both Skin Equalizer. This is the Hydrating Primer. Really good hydrating primer. Nothing spectacular about it. And this is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Glam Glitter Gel Eye Crayon in a shade Glam Jam. This one is so good. And it rolls up right here, which is nice. You don't have to sharpen it, which is iconic for any brand to have something where you don't have to sharpen it or struggle rolling it up. You could just twist it up and down. But this one right here, really, really good, really pigmented. The only thing is that the glitters in this eyeliner is like a no budge type of eyeliner, so you struggle to remove it. So then in my second drawer down here, I have this basket from the Dollar Tree. I just recently got this basket, which is why it still has this Essentials tag on it. This is the gold basket. They have this one in this square shape, a more rectangular one that's like half the size of this one, and also a round one. I could have sworn I bought the round one. But for sponges, I use these black ones are from the Dollar Tree. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Real Techniques type of sponge applicator for compact foundations, really good. Like I said in my other video, there's Trifling, Juno and Co sponge. I have 2 of these Sonia Kashuk sponges. These are really good too. I don't know who this brand is by. It was a brand from Marshalls, I think. These 2 purple sponges. These are all from e.l.f. Cosmetics. Yeah, I think this was part of their one of their limited edition collections. And then the last sponge I have is this blue one, and this also came from the Dollar Tree inside this little egg thing, and these are really good too. Juvia's Place, the Nubian 2 palette, the Anastasia That Glow palette from, that glow kit, one of the best highlighting kits ever, but I need to throw it away because it's literally itching my skin. Like, do they even still make these Anastasia Glow kits anymore? I don't think so. Then I have the Kevin Aucoin, the contour book. This is the 3rd volume 3. I don't want any of these papers to dig into the product. So that's how that looked. Very pretty. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit in shade medium. Juvia's Place, the Nubian palette. This was the first palette they ever launched. Juvia's Place, BH Cosmetics, and Lancome were the first brands I ever purchased. Lancome came first, and then Juvia's Place and BH Cosmetics were both together. The Powder Contour Kit in the shade light to medium. I love this kit. Love these shades. Don't really care for those. And then the Becca Sun Chaser palette. I love the bronzer, blush, and highlighter in this palette. This Morphe, again, this is my high-end section. This is my low-end, but I didn't have enough room for Morphe, and since I have so much room in this one and it just slides in there perfect, that's why I kept this. But I'll just show you guys. This is from their limited edition collection. This is their artistry collection, and it's so stunning. I just have like a bunch of boxes and packaging. So let's move over here to my low-end drugstore makeup. So up here, that's where I keep all my lip stuff at, and this thing too. So this thing came from the Dollar Tree as well, this acrylic lipstick holder. It has 4, 8, 12 sections. Oh, can't even see it. 12 single sections right here, and then 1 long section back here. All my stuff gonna fall. And then I also have the Simple Micellar cleansing water that I have been using to remove my makeup. Pretty good. And then I also have my brush cleaner from BH Cosmetics. This is the dual sided, so one side is for smaller brushes, one side is for bigger brushes. I've always used this to cleanse my brushes. I have 3 lifter glosses from Maybelline. I love these glosses. I've been using this one up. You can see it's starting to go down right here. It's down here. e.l.f. lip exfoliator. This is the coconut one, I think. Oh. Ugh. Yeah. Then I have this NYS. No, this is NYC, from the brand NYC. Then I have the Black Radiance Perfect Lip Tone color. This is the brown one. Then I have the Maybelline 515 Coral Crush. I haven't used this in years. I've had these lipsticks for years. Then the Maybelline 635 Very Cherry. The Black Radiance lipstick. This is another brown one. Looks more like purple. Another Black Radiance Gold. I don't like metallic shimmery lipsticks at all, but that's what that is. And then I have this one, another one. It's more of like a bronzy gold. Then Lancome in a shade. This is their Color Design Natural Beauty Cream. Nice nude cream lipstick. Lancome Color Design 329 Love It Cream. Another nude. I think this one is more pink. 3 MAC lipsticks. This is another way where I said you can like organize your lip products. Just go into the office supply section and this will be helpful. I have lip liners, a lot of them. So we have e.l.f. dual-ended, and then another one. The L'Oreal Infallible Lip Liner Brown. This one is really good too. Another retractable type of one. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon. These Wet n Wild Color Icon lip liners are so hard on the lips. Like, they're so rough. I have 3 Black Radiance dual-ended, double-sided lip liners. Another Wet n Wild. I love the shade of this. It's in the shade Willow. It's a brown, but it's so hard on the lips. And then I have another e.l.f. dual-ended lip liner in a shade Natural. Very pink though, which I don't like it. Then I have the NYX lip liner in the shade Mauve. Another e.l.f. lip product. One side is for moisturizing your lips, which feels so good and cooling. And the other side is for giving you a blank lip color. So it's like it looks like a concealer on the lips. So if you want to make the lipstick pop or show up. And then we have the Hard Candy Mataholic Velvet Mousse lip liner in the shade, I don't even know, it came with a lipstick. And then the MAC lip liner, lip pencil in the shade Spice. Another Black Radiance dual-ended lip color. And then my favorite lip liner of all time, the KKW Beauty lip liner in the shade Nude 2. So good. The only thing is the packaging sucks because it keeps popping out or rolling all the way down. Well, not rolling, just going all the way down automatically. The packaging, they really need to work on that packaging so it could just be perfect. So when you line your lips, you don't have to keep, you know, going like that. Like, that is so annoying. It's like, please work on fixing those lip liners. This is where I keep all of these type of lipsticks. Are these called bullet lipsticks? Like, I don't even know. Iman Cosmetics, these little mini ones right here. I was sent these by Iman Cosmetics. They're so good. Colors lip color. This is the nude one. Which one is this? I don't even. L'Oreal. Oh my gosh, there's like nothing in here. I'm gonna just go ahead and toss that out. There's like nothing in here, and the name is rubbed off too. So I keep my garbage near me. And then I have this La Butte Fatale lipstick in the shade Vibrate. Very vibrant purple. And it's Vibrate, not Vibrant. Maybelline 885 Vibrant Mandarin. I should just go ahead and toss all of these Maybelline lipsticks out because I don't like any of them anymore anyway. Clean Color Madly Matte Lipstick in a shade Fearless. I love the color of this. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Let me swatch this for you guys too. It's like this, I don't even know, it's like this deep berry tone. L'Oreal Collection Exclusive Julienne 401 in the shade Julienne's Red. I think this is the Rimmel London Kate Moss collection. I love the packaging. In the shade 90, like a hot pink. I wonder how that looks. I haven't swatched that. Why was it swatching hard? Yeah, it's like a hot Barbie pink. Iman Cosmetics Vice. This is a beautiful red. I have all of my like chapsticks. I have Blistex, some more of the chapsticks my mom was gonna come out with. This was from that Neutrogena collection. That Neutrogena Naturals, was it called Naturals? Yeah, Naturals collection they came out with years ago. It was not good at all. My skin was like done with me. And then I have a bunch of baby lips. Anybody used to use these baby lips? I remember when they first came out with these baby lips, I wanted every shade. And if you guys can see by me lifting up I got every shade too. And then they came out with different collections for the baby lips. And then in the second drawer, I have all my liquid lipsticks. So this is how this came. This was by JD Glow Cosmetics in the shade Melt, a chocolatey liquid lipstick. Very, very dry. I have the Hard Candy Mataholic Velvet Mousse. This was that lip liner that goes with it. And this is in the shade Heather. Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. These two Flower Beauty lipsticks. Chubby lipsticks. I've been wanting to use them since I got them last year. And then I had to put them away because it was like winter came. And then it's like, oh, okay, no, nothing. No more bright colors until next year. Then Black Radiance Perfect Tone Matte Liquid Lipstick from ColourPop. You guys are probably not going to be able to see it, but this is like, I've never seen something so dry. Let me just throw it away. Okay, so Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Seraphine. I love this color. I don't even know what kind of color this is, but it's still so pretty. It's like a berry tone. Makeup Forever. It's like a nude pink. Another Black Radiance Perfect Matte Lip Cream. Then the LA Colors Matte Liquid Lips, such a pretty nude and really good as well. Another Makeup Forever Purple Berry Stila ColourPop. And yeah, this is like, oh my gosh, this is dried out too. Another dried out one. ColourPop's liquid lipsticks, I never liked them. Even when I first bought them, they were really dry. Just went ahead and threw it away because they're liquid lipsticks. I don't know if they changed the formula yet, but when I first got them, they were so dry. It's my Ray Ray. Another LA Colors Velvet Lip Mousse. Do I really have to keep this? No, I'm going to throw it away. It's in a way. At BH Cosmetics Chrissy or Crispy Lipstick, the little mini sample size one that I actually wore in one of my previous videos. 3 Anastasia mini liquid lipsticks that came in a holiday set, I think. Then in this last drawer, I have lip glosses and like some lip balms too. Okay, so the whole thing just really gonna come out like that. I have these lip balms. Again, these were part of a collection my mom was gonna launch, so I just have these. And I love this like cute little packaging for lip balm. So then I have this Clarins Lip Comfort Oil that I was sent by Influencer. Really moisturizing. I actually should put some on my lips right now. Oh my gosh, it just like leaked out. It's very goopy. See, let me just show you guys. Look at all of that. And it went right on the floor. Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Mega Last in the shade Send Nudes. This was their High Shine lipstick. Then I have this Kat Von D. This was their sample Studded Kiss Cream lipstick. I have the e.l.f. and Alyssa Ashley lip gloss. Hard Candy Plumping Serum. Very glittery lipstick, but I love the packaging. Iman Cosmetics lip gloss in the shade Tropical. Very shimmery. Like I said, I don't like shimmery metallic lipsticks, lip glosses. Revlon Vinyl Lip Polish High Shine. Rimmel London Oh My Gloss Oil Tint in a shade. There is no shade, it's just the oil tint. New e.l.f. Mint Melt Chocolate Chip from their Mint collection. I have the It's My Ray Ray Lip Gloss NARS Velvet Lip Glide. My last lip glosses are both from the ColourPop Frozen collection. Anna and Elsa. Anna's lip gloss is Free Spirit. And Elsa's glittery lip gloss is Mythic Journey. And they came in this packaging. The packaging is really tearing up for both of them. And I'm not throwing this packaging away. Like, how could you? I got these acrylic, these long acrylic things from the Dollar Tree as well. For some reason, the Dollar Tree has not sold these long ones in so long. Get it? And I only ended up getting 2 of them. And I don't even see them on the Dollar Tree's website either, so that's unfortunate. But I was able to get 2 of them, and it fits perfectly for what I was going for. And then over here, I got another one of these 3 Line and Define eye tape, 40 strips in here. Starting over here, this is where I keep all my concealers. I have the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. Come to your makeup collection once in a while and just shake your makeup. Don't be doing what I do and let it separate. So this is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, Satin Finish. The L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer in a shade 435 Coffee. Way too dark to be an under eye concealer, even too dark for cream contour, but it was on sale for like $5 I think that one time, and I was like, I'm just gonna buy this just to cream contour with. Only the dark shades were on sale, and they had one lighter than this, but it was still part of the darker collection, and I should have just went for that one, but it's okay. And then this is the CoverGirl True Blend. This is the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Instant Fix Concealer. I think it was like in the shade Honey, something like that. It's really good as well. It was on sale, that's why I got it. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer. And this is the CoverGirl Outlast All Day Concealer. Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito All Day Full Coverage Concealer. CoverGirl Full Spectrum All Day Brightening Concealers. I don't know what shade they are. They didn't keep the shade names on them, but I had bought these. These have literally like no coverage to them. They are a waste of time, honestly. I'm not even gonna go into it, but this is the Wet n Wild, their old concealer, so just so you guys can get an idea of how the old concealer looked compared to the new one. So they definitely upped the packaging, upped the shade range, upped the quality. The old concealer was pretty good, but it's nothing like their new one. I definitely recommend the new one. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And then this is the Lancome All Over Magic Bronzer. Like I said in one of my other videos, this bronzer was way too light for me. So what I did was, and I never used it, so it got old, so I just dumped it out, and then I crushed up the other powder bronzers that I had, like the e.l.f. one and stuff, and I just put it in there. You just like press the button and it pumps out into the brush. And this is where I keep all of my eyeliners, mascaras, brow pencils. So I have the Clean Color Famous Brows Tinted Brow Mascara. This is the brown one. Too light for my brows, but that was back when Shop Hush app was open, and it's not anymore, so that's so sad. Maybelline Snapscara. So this is the Flower Beauty That's So Cold eyeliner. Very, very pigmented, beautiful blue, and creamy as, oh gosh. Then I have the LA Colors eye marker. So this is the blue one, and then the brown one. Did I have another color? I can't remember if I get to it. These are eye markers. I was complaining about them in my other video. They're very liquidy. This is the LA Colors eyeliner in the shade Cobalt Blue. The LA Colors eyeliner shade Lovely Lavender. This is the Max Factor Masterpiece High Volume Mascara. I never liked this mascara, and it's dried. Ooh, I just bent the top. And it's dried out, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss this too. It scratches the eyes, the eyelids really bad, like when you go to apply it by the lash line, so it's not good. This is the LA Girl Pro Primer. This is the white base. The Joa Lash Up Rising Mascara. I really like this mascara. It's so good. I received it from Influencer Free, but it's still such a good mascara. Very volumizing. Then I have the Rimmel London Scandalized Precision Micro Eyeliner. This one is like one of those felt tip eyeliner. Such a good eyeliner. I used to use this all the time. Hard Candy Stroke of Gorgeous Soft Glide Creamy Matte Eyeliner. This eyeliner is so drying, like nothing comes off of this. I think I'm going to try that just one time and then throw it away if it doesn't work. Where you take a lighter and you kind of light it and it'll make it creamy. Maybelline Master Precise Ink Metallic Liner. The Maybelline Lasting Drimer Light Liner in the shade Shiny Bronze. The Max Factor Masterpiece Eyeliner. So this one right here, I don't like this eyeliner either because it's like a square rounded eyeliner. The tip is so weird. I have the Jessie's Girl Liquid Eyeliner. Yeah, this Jessie's eyeliner, this is a green color, like an army green. It doesn't really show up that much. Let me just swatch it for you guys real quick. Yeah, that's it right there. And it barely shows up. You have to have like literally nothing on your eyes to actually be able to see it over eye. Like you can't even see it over eyeshadow. This is the NYX Worth the Hype mascara. This mascara was so good as well. I haven't used it in a while. I love the bristles on it. The Maybelline Brow Drama Shaping Chalk in the shade 120 Medium Brown. I used to wear this out. I mean, like non-stop. I'm glad I don't use it anymore, but it's still really good. I was using it non-stop. You can go back to my like old videos. So this is the Rimmel London Exaggerate Smoke and Shine. This is the Smoke and Shine eyeliner in the shade Copper Bling. That's really, really good too. It's kind of like a shimmery one, but not like glitter. This is the Maybelline Lasting Drama in the shade Rusty Terracotta. This one is really, really good too. It's like a deep rusty terracotta reddish brown, like a reddish brown color, maybe like an orange undertone. Really, really good too. My favorite, all-time favorite brow product, this is the Maybelline Total Temptation Brow Definer in the shade 315 Deep Brown. Anytime you guys see me doing my brows now or having my brows on before I come on camera, this is what I'm using. The Maybelline Unstoppable Eyeliner in the shade Onyx. I was using this one non-stop too. This is for the waterline. It's just a, oh shoot, I just broke it. Oh, that is so everywhere was about to be it. And this is another one of those LA Colors eyeliners. This is in a shade Bright White. Let me swatch this right quick because I don't remember if this is bright or not. Oh yeah. So you gotta kind of give it a couple of swatches and it comes off. So like I said, $4. And then I have this Profusion black eyeliner pencil. Really good. You have to like really sharpen it because if not, it will scratch up your eyes. Another one of the Profusion eyeliner pencils. I don't use these pencils anymore. I like the ones that kind of roll up. Another one of these, but it's from Black Radiance. One of these like eyeliner pencils that you sharpen. So I have this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk. This is an eye pencil, but it's always been the OG eye primer. Like when I first started doing makeup and doing YouTube videos, this is like the primer everyone used to use. That and that LA Girl. So then I have this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara in the shade Medium to Dark. This one is really light. Too light for my brows. But I'm just going to keep it because it's still liquidy. So maybe I can get some sort of use out of this. I think this was the NYC Liquid Liner. Oh, it's dried out. And NYC is discontinued too, which is so sad. So goodbye. This is the Revlon Color Stay Brow Mousse in the shade 404 Dark Brown. This product is really, really good. It's a little difficult to use because it's like kind of like a brow pomade in a stick form. So it can get very messy, but if you know how to use it and can use it right, it can be really good. This is the Sinful Colors Bold Brow Intense Effects. I received this from Influencer a long time ago. This has double-sided. This was something like you were supposed to use in your brows for like festivals and stuff, but how stupid is that? I just kept it because I was like, maybe I can use it like on the eyes. I mean, if you can put it in the brows, you could probably put it on the eyes. So then I have this mirror. This is just a close-up mirror. It was from that Impressions Vanity mirror that I got. But it won't stay on. So in this first section, I have this EOS lip balm in the shade Apricot. Another product that Influencer sent me. I've always loved EOS. I think I had the red one. Was it in a red packaging or orange packaging? I can't remember, but that was the first time I ever purchased EOS. I have some sharpeners. This sharpener is from Wet n Wild. Another sharpener. I have this smudge pot in the shade Wine Not from e.l.f. This e.l.f. trio in the shade Brown Bonanza. Bonanza. What did I say like that? Brown Bonanza. Bonanza. I don't know. This is like a trio pod. Okay, I received this chapstick from influencer Teal Gets to me. This is the chapstick Total Hydration in the shade Peachy Keen, you know. This chapstick is so moisturizing, but the color is ugly, and trust me, the color does show up. I mean, it's just a chapstick, whatever. So this is from Black Radiance, like the brown version of the black one. I don't know, it's supposed to be over here. So then I have the LA Colors Brow Cream Gel. This is in a shade Deep Brown. Oh, my hands got so dirty. But this one, I don't know, because this one was pretty good. Like, I was using it for my brows. And it's darker, like you guys see how light and brown that looks. It's darker when you go in there, and it was so good on my brows, but for some reason it dried out, and I tried to use some sort of product to moisturize it again. I forgot what I used, but it's not working. Like, it's completely dried, nothing is helping, no spray, nothing. This is the Black Radiance Continuous Color Pigment. This was that orange one that I just recently used in a video that I have to use again. Sample Too Faced Hangover. I don't know why I haven't used this sample. I should use it. I wonder did it expire. No, if I haven't opened it, it's good to me. Then I have this Milk Hydro Grip. Oh, you know something? I think I only used a little bit of it, and I think it got dried out from it being open. I don't like this Hydro Grip primer. A lot of people love it, but it did not work out for me. It was too drying on my skin. Okay, so I have this Kiss Strip Lash Adhesive with Aloe Black. I don't know why, but this has been irritating my eyes so bad. I don't know what it is. The Morphe Eyelid Primer Translucent. Okay, so this is the waterproof, the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro Waterproof Eye Primer. Another one that I haven't used. You know something? I don't know if I've only used it once ever. But again, I don't like those eyeshadow primers anymore. And then I have two of the Profusion eyeshadow primers. They're the same type of primer. There's like, you know, just looks like that, and it blends away to nothing. Even though one is a rose gold top and the other one is a silver. It's just the way the packaging was because of the collection that it went with. So it has, you know, it has nothing to do with the packaging. It's just the universal shade. And then the Milani eyeshadow primer section that I have back here are like liquid eyeshadows. Literally only like 4 liquid eyeshadows out of my whole collection. But this is the Hard Candy Metal Blaze 24-Hour Intense Liquid Fold in a shade Gold. I don't even, oh, that is like really separated. So I don't even know if I've used this, but it's a really pretty gold. I'll probably use it sometime soon. I also have these two e.l.f. Aqua Liquid eyeshadows in the shade Brushed Copper. These have always been pretty decent. They're more creamy than like liquidy. And then of course the e.l.f. eyeshadow glitter topper thing in the shade Aurora. This one is separating too. Like, oh my gosh, all of this stuff always separates. Such a pretty color. So in this second drawer, I have some of my compacts. Like, this is where I keep all my compact makeup. So I do have another Dollar Tree thing. And you guys, I already told you I have a lot of these Dollar Tree things. They're so good. But this is what I was talking about when I was saying how I organize my makeup. I just love how this is set up. But starting over here, I have the Hard Candy Blush and Bronzer in the shade Matte Made in Heaven. This is nice. It's cute. It's very light, but it's doable. I also have these two Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes. These are their Color Icon. Yeah, they're Color Icon palettes in the shade Comfort Zone and Not a Basic Peach. I still love that they expanded these palettes and made 4, 8, 9, 10 eyeshadows instead of, I think they used to only do like 8 of these. Bare Necessities eyeshadow palette that is just like broken up and messed up all the time, but these shades are still very, very pigmented, especially these shimmer ones. They're so good. Then I have this e.l.f. bronzer palette in the shade Deep Bronzer, all matte bronzers, very pigmented as well, and blends very easily. I have the LA Colors eyeshadow palette. This was $1 palette. These palettes, the shimmers in here are nice. They're not bad. Then I have the Makeup Revolution, or just Revolution, Patricia Bright palette in the shade Your Gold. Blush, bronzer, highlighter. Very, very pigmented. Little goes a long way. I have the Black Gradient Banana Loose Powder. This is like one of my favorite drugstore powders. The Morphe Glamour Bronze Face and Body Bronzer. I have mine in the shade Trailblazer, which I feel like I could have went for like one shade lighter. But I do love the undertone of this. I just feel like it's too dark because it's very, very pigmented. Like a little goes a long way. And if you know me, you know I am very heavy-handed with bronzers. So over here, I have the e.l.f. This is the e.l.f. Twinkle Pink Blush. Very pretty NARS dupe. Then I have the e.l.f. I think this was the Jackie Aina collab, J Glow. Yeah, this is the J Glow collab palette. This is just the sheet to tell you what you use them as, but this is, let me just throw this away. I don't need that plastic. I'm trying to throw away all my plastic, so I just keep the palette like that. Then I have these LA Colors Shadow by Numbers. These are really nice too, pretty pigmented. LA Colors, even though their brand is like a lot of their products are $1, it's still really good quality. Then I have the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted Scented Blush in a shade, did I say Enchanted? Wait. Yeah, I think it's just, no, it's Charming. The shade is Charming. It's a pretty decent blush. I did break the packaging, but it's a pretty decent blush. It is a little bit more on the lighter side, so it doesn't really show up that much on me, but it's still, like I said before, with this one gets the job done. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Not Your Basic Witch. This was the limited edition one. There's no way this is a highlighter. Like, this is just like an eyeshadow, a oversized eyeshadow with a skull imprint in there. Like, there's no way. But they marketed that as a highlighter for Halloween. So this is the Mega Glow Highlighting Powder in the shade Precious Petals. Now this is one of Wet n Wild's best highlighters that they've ever launched. Such pretty shade, and definitely the shade is like a dupe for the Fenty Beauty Need Money Hustler Baby. It has like that pink gold shift to it. And then I have the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in a shade 20 Light Medium. I would love if they came out with more yellow gold powders in this collection, because I do like this powder, but the shade is just way too beige. Every shade in this line is just too beige for me. Every shade that could work. Some more LA Colors eyeshadow palettes. I love these in the shade Peace, Cool Tone, and in the shade Beauty, Warm Tone. So good. I used these before. Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in the shade Sunset Striptease. I think this was one of the lightest bronzers, maybe the medium shade they offered in this collection. I don't even know why I did that to myself, but it does not even work as like a nose contour. And I don't know why I didn't return it. So this is the e.l.f. Aqua Duo Cream Blush, Cream Bronzer. I love this cream bronzer. I use this a lot. No, I said Turks and Caicos. This is Bronzed Violet. The powder is Turks and Caicos. This is the one where I said I broke it in one of my videos, and I put it in that Lancome bronzer that you pump out. Then I have the Rimmel London Highlight Contour and Blush Trio by Kate Moss. This was the collection in the shade Golden Bronze. Very, very pigmented. Love the highlighter, love the blush. Not so much of a biggest fan of the blush. It does remind me, it looks exactly like the e.l.f. blush, which again is a dupe for the NARS blush, but very pretty, but I just don't like the color personally. And then I love this LA Colors highlighter. I used this in a recent video too. Beautiful pigmented highlighter. So back here we have like more of the compact makeup. So I have the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer, the Iconic Putty Primer. This Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Foundation in the shade Honey Beige. This foundation is pretty good. It's old, like not like it's an old product for me, but it's an old product from Wet n Wild. Like they launched it so long ago, but I had just recently got it because I seen it at the Dollar Tree. You know, it's probably still old, but yeah, it's pretty good. This is the Joa Crystal Glow Jelly Balm Highlighter. It looks like this because I had to press it back into the compact because it came broken. It's a cute highlighter. It's just very glittery. I don't feel like swatching anymore. I think I swatched enough. And then I have the Iman Luxury Contour Trio highlighter. Highlighter on deeper skin tones, bronzer topper on lighter skin tones, and then bronzer topper on medium to deeper skin tones. So this is a nice contour trio. I've had it for a very long time and I love the brush that comes with it too. If you can get your hands on Iman Cosmetics, I don't know if they sell it at Walgreens anymore, but that's where I used to pick it up at. It's really good. Hard Candy Fox in a Box Glamour Girl Highlighter. This highlighter is cute. Definitely looks exactly like a peachy tone highlighter. It just smells like truck stop restaurant, I don't know. Like, you know, when you're riding down the highway and you stop at the restroom, whatever. That's what it smells like. So this is where I keep my foundation, setting sprays, lashes, all of that stuff. So in here I have the Milani Make It Last setting spray. This is the jumbo size. You can find this at Walmart here and there because it keeps selling out. So good. I haven't used it in a while, but that's because I've been trying to get rid of some other setting sprays. I have the e.l.f. Active Post-Workout Cool Down Mist. This smells really good. It smells like perfume and it does a pretty good job at, to me it's more like a refreshing mist if anything. Then I have the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream that just recently launched. This is in the shade medium 330 W, too light for me, and I don't know how I really feel about it. This is the NYX Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation in a shade Neutral Tan. Really good foundation. The NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundation in a shade Neutral Tan. I think I'm almost finished with this. I've been trying to finish it up because it's so drying. And I have the CoverGirl Outlast Active Broad Spectrum SPF 20 foundation in a shade 862 Natural Tan. I love this foundation in a shade. I think that it's such good coverage for it being like a lightweight product. Perfect for everyday use. This is the Joa Crystal Glow Tinted Luminizer Stick. I have this in a shade Sun Beige. So this is a very good like multi-use type of, this is a very good multi-use type of product. Flower Beauty Face the World Tinted Moisturizers in a shade TM6. Now I don't like these tinted moisturizers at all. They do not do absolutely anything. Like there's no coverage in this at all. It looks like you're literally putting nothing on your skin, so I'm probably gonna go ahead and just toss those in the garbage. I don't need them. This is the Wet n Wild Primer Serum Hydrating one. So good. I need to go back to using that too. This is the hydrating, especially if you have dry skin. This is really good. Honestly, this primer serum is probably good for all skin types because it's very hydrating. It's not something that's going to give you luminosity, so if you have oily skin, you're not going to worry about it. This is great for just hydrating the skin, and then you can go in with like your pore primers and mattifying primers. This is the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Hydrating Primer Mist. I love this primer mist. It's really good. Kind of smells a little bit like coconuts, but it's really good for spraying on the skin. It feels very hydrating. I have the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. One of the best setting mists at the drugstore, especially the mist itself. Smells really good as well. Then I have two Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundations. This is the original foundation and I have it in the shade medium deep. No, I have it in the shade Toffee, which is medium deep neutral. It's too dark for me, but I do have a neutral undertone, so that's why I just assumed. And then this is the dewy one in the shade Desert Beige, medium dark warm, which this is not my shade either. I was like, whenever I use them, I'll just mix them. Why not? And then I have the Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 312 Golden, the foundation. Really, really good. Staple piece to have in your collection. Joa Crystal Glow Refreshing Luminizer Mist. Very, very refreshing mist. I love like the, has a nice fine mist to it too. And then the Joa Selfie Ready Setting Spray Dewy. This was really good as well. I don't have a setting spray in here anymore. I use it all up. I just use this. I put water in here so whenever I need to spray my brush, I'm not using my good setting sprays. I'm just using the water. So this e.l.f. Prep and Hydrate Balm, really, really good. Really hydrating. Only, oh my god, that's all the product I have? Oh, I can go ahead and throw that away. I've been wanting to throw this away for the longest, and that's all the product I have. But if you see this at the store, this is really, really good. I would definitely recommend it. Only if you have dry skin. This product is extremely oily, so only Prep and Hydrate Balm if you have dry skin. I can go ahead and throw that away because I've been trying to use that up too, and it's pretty much almost gone. I'm not even going to bother with it anymore. This is the Matte Finish NYX setting spray. I thought I had the dewy one of this too, but both of these, I love the matte version of this NYX setting spray and the dewy version. They definitely do what they say that they're supposed to do. This one mattifies your makeup, and the other one has a luminosity to it where it'll make your skin look dewy. This is the Black Radiance Luminous Dry Oil Moisturizer. This is so good. If you have dry skin and you're using a mattifying foundation, like this NYX one, like I said, is very dry and mattifying. These two together, these were my holy grails when I was using it nonstop. So I would use them together. This is so good, but if you have oily skin, stay away from this. Like combination skin even can stay away from this, honestly. But if you have dry skin, that's really good. Then I also have the Revlon Rose Glow Hydrating and Illuminating Primer. To me personally, I don't find this to be hydrating or moisturizing. I find this to be more just like luminizing. I mean, it does have a little bit of hydrating properties to it, but I don't find it to be that hydrating. And also, I have this gold that you guys see right here. That's another one of those gold baskets from the Dollar Tree that I had in that part where I had my sponges, just so I don't have to move it, because all of my stuff is like packed in here, which is why I said that I need something to put my foundations in so that they can stand up. But right now I'm just using these baskets. It's working for now. Not for long, but for now. And then I also have this CoverGirl Outlast Active Setting Mist. It kind of goes with the CoverGirl Outlast foundation. I love the foundation. Not a fan of this mister. I love the mist actually because it smells like cucumbers and it's pretty good. If you can get past the mist, because the mist, I don't even want to spray it, but it sprays out in a stream. I don't know what's wrong with the mister. I probably just need to get another one of these. But this is really good. It's better as a refresher in my opinion. Then I also have the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. I have the mini one. This is really, really good. I would recommend it. I used to have the big one, but for $8, I just find it to be too pricey when you can go to like Marshall's or TJ Maxx, and this was on clearance for $2.50, the simple micellar cleansing water. So I'd rather just get that. And you also get more in here than you get in the Garnier one at Walmart. Yeah, so it's good though. Then I have, let's see, 6 right here. No, that's 5, not 6. 5 of these mini Biore Free Your Pores Charcoal, great for oily skin, cleansing micellar waters. So I seen these at the Dollar Tree and I grabbed so many of them up. These are good at removing makeup. It says great for oily skin, but for me personally, I just feel like it moves the makeup so well. And then I have some sample sizes of the Simple micellar cleansing water and moisturizer. Again, I like the brand Simple. And then back here in this section, I also have another one of these mini acrylic things from the Dollar Tree. It's the mini version of the bigger one, like I showed over there. So I just have some I have some cotton swabs in here that I got from the Dollar Tree because it had Olaf on here, and Olaf has a lash sticking on him. I have a piece of lash in here. So I have a bunch of Ione lash glues. Again, the brand Ione is from the Dollar Tree. So I have Ione lashes, Ione. I have Morphe. Who is this? Oh, this was part of that Wet n Wild collection. Yeah, so I just have Ione, Morphe, Wet n Wild, Kiss, Gala lashes, and who's this? I also have Cala lashes as well, the brand Cala. So this is my eyeshadow palette drawer. I have like a bunch. Let me just take this out. Look at all of these eyeshadow palettes, like, and even these, and then I have some more. So let's just go through these right quick. I have the Kiko Milano Smart Essential Face Palette. This one is really good. Pigmented, just a little too dark, but that's my fault. Then I have these Revolution Color Book. I have the pink one, which all mattes on one side, all shimmers on the other side. And then I also have the green one. So I have this Hard Candy Mattely in Love palette, all matte cool tone shades. Beauty Glaze Pressed Powder Eyeshadow Palette. You can find this on Amazon. Morphe 25L palette that goes with those colorful brushes. Oh my gosh, brushes. And then I have a bunch of different palettes in here. So I have, let's see, I have these Bad Habit palettes that I've done a review on my channel. I have 4 of them. I also have LA Colors. This is a cool tone palette. ColourPop, their Frozen collection, Anna and Elsa. BH Cosmetics, when they had that collection with Ashley Tisdale, it was limited edition. Most of these collections are limited edition or discontinued, so that's why I really don't care to spend too much time on them, because you won't be able to get them anyway. BH Cosmetics Wild and Alluring palette. I used to use this so much on my channel. CoverGirl Revolution palette. I haven't used this one in so long, but I love the packaging on it. I think I just used those Black Radiance contour kits in my past recent videos. Oh, see, that's why I didn't want to bring it out. Like, this is the heaviest drawer I have. And then I also have, let's see, some Profusion eyeshadow palettes. I'm pretty sure these still exist. So this is the Shimmers palette. Oh, these palettes are so beautiful and very, very pigmented. And then I have this Revolution Reloaded Vitality palette. Profusion palettes that I said the eyeshadow primers go with the collection. So this is the Mixed Metals palette. Cool tones. And oh, it smells like vanilla as soon as I open it. Then another Mixed Metals palette. More rosy, more rose gold shades. Hot Topic Disney Ohana palette for Lilo and Stitch. I did a look on that where I actually drew Stitch using those eyeshadows. Mulan limited edition palette as well. Let me see the Mulan palette. I haven't seen, yes, this palette is so cute. I haven't seen this in so long. I have this Bad Habit Cult Mystere palette. I haven't used this in a long time too. I really want to use that. I have this. This is the Take Me to Brazil palette that I used to use non-stop. BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic palette full of baked eyeshadows. All baked shimmer shadows. Baked shadows, if you don't know what they are eyeshadows that you can use wet or dry. And they just become more intense, more metallic when you wet them. Then I also have Cara Beauty Enchanted Forest. I've used this on my channel before and it was really good. And then I have some Profusion palettes as well. The Chocolates palette, use that. The Sienna's palette, I use that. And then some more Profusion palettes, like their big highlighter, bronzer palettes. We've seen those 1,000 times. And then I had this Happy Birthday NYX palette that I got from Ulta a couple of years ago when it was my birthday. It's okay. I haven't used it, like, I probably used it like once. And then I have like this palette that was like a dupe for the Kat Von D palette from the brand Oakland, and this was from that Shop Hush app. In the last drawer, this is where I keep like all of my like glitters. You guys have seen me use these glitters before. I keep all of my eyeshadow glitters that I use in here. They're not eyeshadow glitters, but I just use them as eyeshadow. And then I have all of my like crystals and pearls in here that I use as well. Both of these organizers are from the Dollar Tree. More glitter that I actually put in this case. I have this pack of lashes from Ardell. Some different things like acne spot dots, face masks, the shaving thing. I have this palette. This was the one that I got from Ross. That's supposed to be like a Natasha Denona dupe, but the eyeshadows in here are so bad. And then I also got sent this by Rimmel London a couple of years ago, and it's like this rose gold packaging. They sent over this Invisible Moisture Renew Universal Transparent Lip Liner, and also this Rimmel lipstick in the shade 260 Berry Rose. Like I said, I don't like metallic, so I wasn't really using it. But I also put in these. Do you guys remember these Rimmel London Magnifies, where one side was like a liner, like a kohl liner, and the other side was like a eyeshadow pencil? I love these, but they were like dried out. I call those my miscellaneous drawers at the bottom on both sides because they're just random. Okay, but that is it for my makeup collection. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.